Alright, welcome back in everyone. This is A Programmer Plays Nier Automata episode 8. Yes, 8. Um, in our previous episode, we went down to the flooded city after having run through the forest and met A2 for the first time. This episode, like we said at the end of the previous one, I'm inclined to say let's do more side quest stuff. Let's alternate between main story and side quest stuff, and just kind of see how we get along. So, kick back, enjoy, and we're just gonna mess around a little bit. On that note, let's figure out what we actually want to be doing. Active quests, all of them. We need to find the other woman in the desert. Need to talk to Ingalls again. We need to refight Sensei, but Father Servo. But I kind of want to wait on that one. Anemone did ask us to clear out the forest. I don't know. Gotta give cash to this guy. We gotta do more racing. 11B asked for some stuff. All right. Well, let's do the 11B one. So factory entrance, that should be pretty close to what I'm thinking of. Alright, fellow streamer Mailbox is currently playing Hollow Knight for the first time, and I keep looking over, and now he's fighting Hornet for the second time. Always fun seeing someone really get into the game like that. God, I love Hollow Knight. Really tell us much. I'm just kind of anywhere in this area could be 11B's stuff. I'm betting near the entrance. Gosh, level 3. It's been a while. Never actually played it or watched anyone play it. Ooh. Well, you're referencing Hollow Knight, right? It is a really good game. I would recommend playing it blind. Like, just go into that game and play it without ever having played it before. And like, you know, it's fine to have people in your chat or whatever be there and be like, oh yeah, this part's really cool. But honestly, the more blind you can do it, the less backseating you can get from your chat, the better. I deliberately lied to Grips when she played it so that she could get more of a pure first play experience, because the game pulls the rug out from under you a few times. And if you've been pre-warned, it just doesn't work as well. So I really appreciate that, and I want people to be able to enjoy that for themselves. It's been kind of annoying me watching Mailbox's chat, because there's several people in that chat who are just like, oh, this is coming. And I'm like, don't tell him, man. That ruins the fun of it. Let him experience it for himself. You don't need to worry about that. It's like, okay, but worrying about that is, like, part of the fun of the game. Yeah, I'm not as defensive about backseating as some people are, but a lot of people just need to learn some restraint. So, a little chest here that I missed. Yeah. I've never had to like ban anyone or anything for backseating or spoiling or whatever. But that's, I think, just kind of a matter of time. People just can't help themselves. Be someone else's problem. Interesting how coming backwards, the camera is like struggling a little bit to figure out what I'm trying to do. Like, you can really tell that the camera was intended for you to be going in one direction. Which is fine, like, to be clear. That this is not some great crime or whatever. They've just framed the camera to be as good as it can be for the situation that it is usually going to be. And I just happen to be going against the grain here. Kind of expecting Finder over here, maybe? Oh, that's gold. Ooh, bunch of resources.
That's a Yorha unit.
Hey!
Analysis. Yorha Type B body confirmed. It belongs to the missing unit known as 11B.
So this is where you landed. Pod, can you access her black box?
Negative. Unit 11B's black box has been irreparably damaged. Proposal. Unit 2B should recover any usable weapons. Fragmented data detected in memory region.
Cool sword. Oh. Sorry. Cats. Ow. Elapsed time 0002-113. Reactivation complete. Hooray, cats! Jeez, I can't really show y'all much, but being a cutie. Oh, Cuddlebug. Reactivation complete. A check of my body reveals various failures. Communication functions have been destroyed. I cannot contact my team or the bunker. I leave a draft of this message here as a log. Elapsed time 10 minutes 13 seconds. I verify the plan once more using my supposed destruction in the sortie as a guise. I sever all communication. I then pass beneath the abandoned factory and escape. Further analysis reveals that I took anti-air fire while in the flight unit, resulting in damage to my body. No matter, it can be repaired. What's up, ODB? How's it going, man? Welcome on in. Elapsed time 15 minutes 21 seconds. I'm cold. Sensory logs seem to be failing. Elapsed time 33 minutes 12 seconds. Noise has started to cloud my vision. Virus warnings appear frequently. It is unclear whether I am infected or if the system is in error. 33 minutes 21 seconds. Repairs are proceeding poorly, perhaps because I am flustered. Pursuers will come if I don't move soon. Was I wrong to attempt escape? Elapsed time 33 minutes 31 seconds. I'm scared. I want to go back to the bunker, but I can't restore communications. Elapsed time 38 minutes. This cannot continue. I can't stay here. I have to run. Your Haas squadron was wrong. I have to find somewhere safer. I'm scared. So scared. Elapsed time 45 minutes. Painful. It hurts. Help. Why stop? Who am I? Wrong, wrong, wrong. I need to run.
She was planning to go AWOL.
Violation of regulations detected. However, due to the death of the unit in question, corrective punishment is impossible.
I'll bring this weapon back to 16D in the bunker.
I think, yeah. Maybe. This area does a really good job of looping back around on itself such that you don't realize how small of an area you're actually covering. And that's true for a lot of games. There's a lot of games that do a really good job of making you think you're covering a ton of ground, and then you look at it and you're like, holy cow, I barely left the block. To me, that's a mark of good level design. Opening shortcuts. Not that we really need this shortcut, but you know, now it's here. We can just jump up to this to get back from where we just were to here. Should have done this earlier. And then another shortcut. Fairly unnecessary at this point, but you know, it's open. Whatever. Okay, now we can run through this. Interesting that these trigger when I ran into this room from that direction and not when I ran into this room from the other direction. This cache. We are broke. Broken key. Didn't I need a broken key for upgrading one of my weapons? Fairly sure that I did. this shortcut that we opened earlier, way back in episode 1. What was that person that we just recovered? Huh. Is that part of a side quest? I don't remember that being part of a side quest. It also just didn't look like I got the little notifications that a side quest would usually give you. Alright. That, by and large, clears up what we needed to do over here. So let's do the forest bit next. Visible walls. Or we could go to the bunker. Let's go to the bunker just to close out that quest. And then we'll go to the forest. I'm amused by how the symbol for the bunker, if you know what you're looking at, then it's pretty clear. But if you don't already know what the white units look like, then you're like, what could I possibly be looking at? Oh, 2B, hello. Found 11V's body, along with this weapon. The battle log is still intact on this. She must have fought right up to the end. Always knew she was the bravest of us all. Thank you, 2B. But I think you should keep it. You're a combat model, after all, and I'm a defensive unit. I'm sure 11B would be happy knowing it was put to good use. Alright. Your high issue blade. Ooh, yeah, we've got a choice. Do we tell her about 11B's attempted desertion, or do we keep those plans to ourselves? 1 in the chat for first choice, 2 in the chat for second choice. I'm seeing 2. Alright. Are you sure this is everything? There's no other information? I'm sure. Well, at least now I can put her memory to rest. Can I admit something to you? 11B and I, we were in a relationship. She promised to protect me. It all seemed so romantic at the time. But now she can't. I've been thinking of converting to a combat model like you and her. That way I could avenge her death. I see. Anyway, thank you. Oh, and here, you should take this. I don't have a reason to protect myself anymore. Alright, level up and some chips. Some money. Well, that was depressing. Now she has a good memory of her lover. Yes. There's some room for... That could have gone better. 9S, Use one of the other teleporters. You don't have to wait on this one. I guess he does, because we both pop out. Oh yes, could have gone better. How did you get here before me? Is this a first in, last out situation? Alright, let's see. See a bunch of enemies over there. We could get into that tussle. That's probably part of the quest. This game, yeah, there's definitely some save scumming opportunities. Some of it's weird. Some of it is tricky to scum. Like you pretty much have to like make like a whole new file. And other parts it's trivially easy. That one was a case of we probably could have save scummed that fairly easily. But some of the other stuff you get locked into it and you're like, oh, I guess this is what we're doing. Right. That's that. An ore for us. Go talk to the animal guy. Yeah. In cases like those, I'll just wait until I've beaten the game and then read a walkthrough. Yeah. It really, I just don't have the time to play 80% of the same game multiple times to enjoy that 20% difference or whatever. Like when a game presents me with multiple endings, but they're like, hey man, you just have to redo the last fight and make different choices, I'm generally on board for it. Don't make me completely replay your game to read slightly different dialogue. Oh no. What is it? A moose I have been caring for has fallen ill. I do not know how to repair it. You don't repair animals like you do a machine. But if it's sick, you should try giving it some medicine. Medicine? I am not familiar with this concept. Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't be. It's probably the easiest to bring you some. Try to hang on until then, alright? Do I have medicine? No. But we'll find it for you, buddy.
Now? That's new. I assume you have at least some idea where to start looking for animal medication?
We'll probably need to recreate old human recipes. We should be able to find something in the commercial facility ruins.
Yeah. Hoping to make a game someday that has different paths based entirely on your direction or lack of, or on your decisions or lack of decisions. That would be cool. What genre of game? Like, are you thinking like an RPG or like a visual novel or? Oh. No, not the moose. Well, okay, yes, the moose, I guess. Retro style JRPG? Hell yeah. I've been working on a script for a while, like a couple of years now. I've been marinating on it because I'm lazy. For what is essentially like a Final Fantasy IX like, that focuses on kind of like taking the opposite approach where the save system is similar to a Git tree, if you're familiar with source control. Basically, you can branch off of a save and have other saves that sort of branch off, treating that as sort of a form of time travel almost. And it's diegetic to the story where the characters are doing things for a time god, and the time god in return lets them mess around with timelines and crucially lets them merge timelines back in. So you could do both situations. You save before an event and you make one choice, and then you can go back in time and make the other choice and see how both work out. Yeah, get revert RPG. The whole thing's just keying off the idea of, can I use get rebase as a plot element? Turns out, making a script where that doesn't, like, ruin it is tricky. I've spent a lot of time just being like, wait, does this... How do I novelize this? How do I make a script that is in any way compelling and not just, like, a boring mash of no consequences? Definitely, it's made me appreciate a lot how things that work in novel form don't necessarily work in game form, and vice versa. Something that is fun to play might not make for an interesting read. The key component of the game I'm writing is you only control one person in the party, the healer. If people live, die, can change the whole story. That's cool. I like that. So would you do like a fairly substantial party size, or are you thinking like a 4-person party and you have to like find additional members if you let too many of them die? Hit me up with all your stuff, because I love talking shop about stuff like this. I will listen to you all day long. Tell me your game idea. The healer would do a vow for do no harm. Are you aware? I am sure that this is going to be fundamentally different from what you're thinking, so don't worry about overlap or whatever. The book that I'm reading right now is... Come on, cooperate. Oh, that's backwards, isn't it? Done. 1 second, The book that I'm reading right now is Oathbound Healer, and this is backwards. Of course it is. It is a fantasy novel about a woman who is a healer who is vowed to do no harm. Oh, and so in your RPG, you could choose to break the vow at any point. Interesting. Well, I assume that the consequences of doing so would carry story implications. Nice. Cool. Would this be like maintaining the oath gives you a boost, breaking the oath like undoes the boost, or like takes away XP accumulation or something? Class changes. All right. So kind of an inverse Final Fantasy IV almost. Breaking the oath means you lose your ability to heal altogether. Interesting. And so that means that you could have encounters where like things get pretty tight and you're having to make the choice like, okay, do I risk like the party wipe or not? Cool. Cool. That's got some super interesting potential. Yeah, keep the vow, let certain party members die. Sometimes infighting will happen as well. Have to choose who to side with. Word. I like that. Get a little bit of a kind of a Garrus situation from Mass Effect. Looks like he's the last of them. Good work. Nice. The Resistance should be able to set up camp now. Alright, let's head back and give them the good news. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was about to like teleport us back to the Resistance camp. I did not want them to do that. There's a lot of ideas. Yeah, I mean that's fertile game development territory right there. All sorts of interesting possibilities that you could follow. Pod, what's this? Analysis. Is it a writing implement? Humans used it to record information. Many humans also believed pins were mightier than swords. That's insane. It was a common human idiom, meaning unclear. I'm pretty sure that dot that I'm seeing is deep underground. What's this? Analysis. That is a hygienic tool known as a toothbrush. Humans moved it back and forth across their teeth at a rapid rate to reduce the probability of cavities. Cavities, as in caves? Cavities are bits of decayed enamel caused by acids in the mouth. The cave analogy is not altogether inaccurate. Same root word. Well, it's got nothing to do with us. One pathing I have built up is you break the vow, learn necromancy, and can raise dead party members and control them normally, but they're skeletons / zombies. Interesting. I love me some necromancy. We were talking in Golden's chat today about necromancy stuff. Alert. Organic pharmacology textbook discovered. The data contained within should prove effective for ungulates such as the moose. Page 278 contains a recipe for an anti-inflammation analgesic, which has a high probability of... Whoa, hold on. We haven't even cracked this thing open yet. How do you know what's in it? The contents of this book are contained in my internal database. What? Why didn't you tell us that when we started looking for it? The request for information was not submitted. Well, this has been a glorious waste of time. Let's just make the medicine and get back to the machine. I'd be interested to know, those things that we picked up, are they in predetermined locations? Or is it just whatever order you pick it up, it first does, you know, pen, then toothbrush, then book? Did I just leave these goodies on the floor? What is wrong with me? Nice, level up. We've gained several levels since we last fought Father Servo, but I don't think we're quite there yet. spear charge is actually surprisingly effective. Bug. Can't pick up this particular gear. It's just clipped into the wrong place. If I remember correctly, there's some stuff around the corner from here that we can do at this point. Pretty solid place to just grab some cash in a hurry. Pick up some quick chips. A lot of HP ups, which is interesting. Lots of loot, yeah. Boatload of it. Right. If I remember correctly, which I very well might not, we can do some shenanigans around here. Yeah, look at this lovely little waterfall area. All these moose. Does not feel like the intended path, but I think it actually is, which is a little surprising. Oh, slightly alarming machine. Oh, you're androids, yes? Then you must be here to kill me. I've lived long enough. I only ask that you not make it too painful. Ah, one or two, chat. Do we want to spare her or destroy her? I'm thinking let's spare her. Is there like a quest or something? Is there a good reason to destroy her? We haven't been given one. She just said, I expect you're here to kill me. So. Spare? Alright, we'll spare her. Why do you not strike? Because you have no desire to fight. You're like the machines in Pascal's village. If you don't attempt to harm us, then we have no cause for quarrel. You know, Pascal, I see. Still, you should be careful. Of what? Some of our kind can be violent. They are beyond our control. They attack everything they see, be it friend or foe. Many of these machines are waiting in the canyon ahead. You would be wise to keep your distance.
Machines attacking indiscriminately.
Proposal. Unit 2B should eliminate the hostile machines.
And with that, we have acquired ourselves another side quest. And what do we say to side quests? Hello, yes. Ooh, this is a pretty sudden jump in enemy level. Up to from 20 to 28-ish. Not at all unmanageable or anything. Just surprised to like walk in here and be like, oh, these guys aren't just like falling over the way that most of the forest has been. Got a plant seed? Maybe figure out why they're doing it. Yeah, that seems like it would be useful, relevant information. I'm pretty sure that this is just going to take us right back up to basically where the bridge is. But I don't know if it's a situation where we have to like run through it once before it works or whatever. Yeah, so we're basically just looped back around up here. We could go back down and deal with stuff down there, but honestly, quite tell. Yeah, no, that was not the move. I'm a little shocked that we survived. And it just seamlessly loaded us into this area.
Look at
Cool.
all the corpses. Is this some kind of graveyard?
As I recall, there's an enemy down here that is, oof, quite tough.
Watch out. They're still alive.
I'm on it.
And I really should see if I can't upgrade my pod a little bit more, because I feel like right now it's doing the bulk of my damage output. Like, it's not my weapons, actually, that I'm getting most of my
There's more.
damage from. It's actually my pod.
What's it saying?
Don't listen to it, 2B.
Ooh, alright, his area of effect just did literally half my health. Cool, new weapon. We're peacing. We'll come back, guy. We'll kill you later. But if we try and kill that guy, I distinctly get the impression that we'll be here for a while. Yeah, no, I'm just like leaving chips behind. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we can climb our way up here. It's just gonna be maybe a little awkward. The way that this route is put together is a little weird. Like, honestly, this route right here on the cliffside, and the same with the other one, it almost feels like they put the map together and we're about to ship it and go, wait, did we make a path from there to there? And everyone's like, ooh, we did not. Let's throw one together real fast. That, you know, that's entirely conjecture on my part, but it's just how it kind of feels. Ooh, Dragoon Lance. I need to be, like, noting in my memory where these flowers are, because I'm pretty sure that we're going to have a quest with them later. Mushroom. Nice.
We must protect our king and kingdom. We are not falling back. Fight! You have lived your whole life for this singular moment. For the
What are we doing? I really should be paying better attention to like how much XP am I getting, how much money am I getting from these various areas. Because I'm not paying as much attention to that as I should be. Hey man, we found a book that we actually already had, just on Kindle. Medicine. Thank you. I will administer it immediately. The medicine seems to have worked. She is sleeping soundly. Good to hear. Animals are strange creatures. Unlike us, they cannot be easily repaired. It must be difficult to possess such an inconvenient body. However, unlike us, they are also warm. So I've heard. Before I forget, please take this as payment for the medicine. Nice. Come again, I will be waiting. Bodies are terrible. It's to poop all the time, right? And once someone does figure out how to, you know, cyberpunk it up and let people start, you know, not having to have bodies, there's an awful lot of humans that are gonna be like, yes, sign me up immediately. Post-humanism is gonna be wild. No more 24/7 pain. Yeah. Okie dokie. I still don't think we can do anything with that, so that marker's just gonna be there, I guess, until after ending A, which is a little... I wish they just didn't show it. Like, if I can't do it as 2B, then I shouldn't be able to see that there's something to be done. Just give me a reinforced brain pan with a temper-proof shielding and redundant storage capabilities. I'm all in. Yeah, pretty much. I would be pretty happy to, like, be a ship. I'd be on board for that. Who's killed you guys? Hello? Hey, friend, did you hear the rumors about that place with the trees and the bushes and the leaves and the castle built by the first Machine King and the big old treasure? What's in there behind the unlocked doors or gates or moats or whatnot? And you wonder, what could it be? And boy, howdy, I'd love to find out and see it for myself, don't you know? Oh. You know you'd be shipping you with others. Analysis. This machine life form believes there's treasure located in the Forest Kingdom. Proposal 2B should investigate. Treasure, you say? Okay, but I want to find out about all this noise. Why's there these corpses here? That feels significant. I have half a memory of what the quest for that is, but not like a whole memory, so in some ways that's more frustrating. Does being up here help me in any way, shape, or form? I don't think it does. Oh, there's that chest there. Oof. I do not want to try and platform to that. Platforming in this game is a little fiddly, since 2B will just like slide off of things. So that run-on sentence, yeah, I could feel my brain just like, nope, we are going to mess this up immediately. Alright, do a quick save. And while I do want to go find that treasure in the castle, I actually want to go see about upgrading my pod. Because I didn't really complete my previous thought about how come on, brain, god dang it. About how the pod's actually like my main like damage output. Upgrade pod. Ah, okay, so we've found some of the parts to do this, but not very many of them. That makes sense. We could get some of these. I don't know if that's like worth it, but use the ellipse for dramatic pauses because Twitch doesn't like italics. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, man, I wish my Twitch chat I could use Markdown in it. To do a little more formatting and spice things up. And other times I look at what other people are putting in Twitch chat and I'm like, y'all are lucky that we get to do anything more than hieroglyphics. These are all so cool, but also I never use them. I just use Big Laser and call it good. We'll purchase hammer. Maybe we'll go and invest. That is technically an option. I need to turn in the forest quest. There we go, and that was a level up for us. Phenomenal. Seriously, your high units or something else. Well, not to brag, but we are state-of-the-art units. Not like the A2 or those other old mod A2. Attack number 2? You know her? No, not... I'm sorry, can I ask one more favor of you? Can you give me any information you have on that old A2 Yorha unit? Anything at all. It's funny, we've been trying to find more information ourselves. Why are you asking? I just need to be sure about something. Dun dun dun! Let's see. We're doing on time. We're doing okay on time. We got a little bit more. Let's take a look at the map. See if we've got any. Ooh, something going on with Ingle. examinations. Let's take a gander at that. Then we'll wrap this one up. Man, time just flies when you're playing this game.
She wants intel on A2, does she? Where should we start?
We could check out the energy reactions generated during battles. The fusion reactors of androids and machine life forms shut down when they're destroyed. And we can detect the energy release during that process. We're the only units doing any combat missions in this area, right? So if we detect any stray energy reactions, it probably means A2 is involved. Yeah, okay. We've got some readings around the abandoned factory. I'll put it on the map.
That was a very Star Trek feeling explanation, 9S. Hello, androids. I have nothing to do. Tell me a story. What? There isn't much we can tell you. Most of our data is classified. A story of the past would be fine. Tell me about how this city used to be. Well, I suppose we can try. This city was once home to a great number of humans. Numbers beyond counting. Something like that. Don't you remember driving them out of here? Humans were already gone at the time of my manufacture. All I know is ruin and androids. Regardless, don't expect us to forgive you for the sins of your people. Machine life forms do not comprehend the concept of sin. Let's go, 2B. Sounds good. Do we want to attempt the race again? Let's do. I could go for one last race before calling this episode good. Buddy.
Speed will dictate the contest. Speed on.
Hello, hello, hello! Ready to challenge me again? Wonderful. I knew you couldn't resist the thrill of the chase the moment I laid eyes on you. Now let's have a race that will make our very souls quiver with delight. Yes, let's quiver. An excellent response. Okay, where are we going? The finish line is over there. Okay. It's time to race your way to victory. Today!
3, 2, 1, go.
Kind of shenanigans that you can just fly the shortest path, dude. You cannot be serious. I know you can do this. I know it. Now get out there and give it everything you've got. Hold on. Let's see if we can plug in chips. Set type B, customize, support. We've only got like the one movement speed thing, so yeah, and we've already got it equipped, so we can't cheese this. We can't level it up. Just give it another go. Finish line is over there. Yep. I'm pretty certain there's not a way that we can shortcut it. We do have to like go around this building here
3,
on the right.
2, 1, go.
the F am I supposed to do this without, like, cheesing it? Yeah. Oof. Alright, well. Another time, then. Once I've found some more movement chips. Gosh, that's gonna bother me.
Operator 60 to 2B. Come in, 2B.
2B here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data. Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
Understood.
Alright, well. I'm a little surprised by that. I don't know what triggered that. Maybe just the number of steps that we've done. But, cool. Boy, the number of quests that we've knocked out has not gone down substantially. Huh. But it has gone down a little bit. We've done some quests, we've made some progress. It's been a good one. I've had a good time. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all. And I will see you in the next episode.